Hi, I have a few quiet minutes in my house today before I go and pick my children up from school, and that's a really rare occurrence. So I wanted to make this video about one of Damsels' values, which is really important. And it's the value of being authentic, being our authentic selves. And the more I read about this and the more I listen to people talk about it, I think a lot of adults find it so difficult just to be happy with who they are in any situation. And often this is because they want to fit in with other people or don't want to be judged for something about themselves. So they try to fit in with the crowd. Well, it's so important that we are authentic, because how can we get people to really like us or follow us or be part of our tribe unless they're following the authentic person? So what I thought I'd do today, instead of just talking about me and telling you a little bit about me, is I'm standing here in my lounge, so I thought I'd show you a few things that I love here in my house, which will maybe give you an indication of a little bit about the kind of things I like, my real loves, and introduce you to a member of my family. So the first thing that I'd like to show you in my lounge, if I just turn the camera around, this is a picture that we bought that dominates the wall. It's a picture by Adam Barsby, and I absolutely love it. We bought this before we had children, quite a long time ago, probably 15 years ago. And as soon as I saw Adam Barsby's art, I fell in love with it. It's very simplistic, very straightforward, but to me, both the colours and the themes are just wonderful. It takes me into another world completely. The picture itself is called Guided by a Crescent Moon, and it deals with travel and adventure, escape. And as one of the really big things on my vision board is travelling to quite a lot of interesting places in the world. I've got a list which I won't reel off here, but this really sets off my imagination. I absolutely love this picture. I'm going to take you now to see the creature that is barking, who's now gone to pick up our post, and that is Bo. So in true Bo style, he just ran away when I said that, but he's here now, happily eating. He's an American Cocker Spaniel, and we bought Bo, see if you can see his gorgeous face, here we are, from a lady who had bought him as a puppy and then gave him to the kennels not long after because she said he was absolutely unmanageable. We were looking for a dog, and when we saw a video that the kennels had posted, we couldn't believe that this gorgeous creature was anything other than adorable. We went to see him, absolutely fell in love with him, and brought him home. We soon learned that Bo has an absolutely wonderful personality, but a little bit like Marmite, when we had people round to the house, they either loved him or hated him. Here's Skronky the cat as well. We took him to training, and most of the other dogs were puppies. He was over 1 by this time. And when we took him to training, he did everything that he wasn't supposed to do. I know we should probably have persevered with this, but every week when the trainer guided us through what to do, Bo had other ideas. If you've ever seen the film Marley and Me, it was very much like that. You wouldn't believe it looking at him now, would you? So what are the things that he does? Well, he is so affectionate that whenever we have somebody round to the house, my husband Richard holds on to him, because as soon as we let him go, he jumps onto their lap, is about 1 inch away from their faces, and absolutely wants to make his presence known. Very gentle, but not what everybody wants. We took him not long after he came to us to my children's then primary school, and they have a wonderful headmistress who was so excited to see him. She's really full of life and gregarious, came up, wanted to stroke him, and Bo loved that so much so, got so excited he weed all over her shoes. And we have several stories that are like that. But whatever anybody says about Bo, whether they approve or disapprove, he doesn't care. He will wag his tail constantly because he's so excited to see you, whether you've been away for 1 minute or on holiday for a week. And I think as people, we can learn a lot from this. It's very easy to sort of suppress what we really like, the things that we love. But being in a group like Damsels, so we're continually reminded that we are really perfect as we are. Of course, there are things we can learn and we can grow even more, but the starting point is to be our authentic selves. And that's such a relief that you don't have to pretend to be anything you're not. You don't have to compete with other people. That as human beings, it's our unique personalities, our unique strengths and talents that matter the most. So that's one of the things about our inner game that we really, really promote in Damsels. There are also lots of other things about our outer game. So, practical strategies that we can use and game-changing ideas that we can implement. So if this is something that you would love, and to be in a fabulous group of women who will really hold a space for you to make your life really the life of your desires and your dreams, then I would love you to come to Damsels in Success Ribble Valley on the 22nd of October to join us for the launch event, free of charge, and it's called Live the Dream. The web address is damselsinsuccess.co.uk/Ribble-Valley. And if you have a look at that and you click on the link there, you will reserve your seat. Seats are going quite quickly now because it's nearer the event, and I'd love you to be one of the people who joins us. Okay, so I'll see you there.